Hi everyone. Have you ever noticed your SSD showing 100% active time, even when your computer seems to be doing nothing? It's a common and very frustrating issue. You might wonder if your SSD is failing. Don't worry, often it's not a hardware problem. Today, we're going to dive into why this happens and, more importantly, how to fix it. Let's get started. First, understanding the problem is key. Your SSD is constantly working. This means something is reading from or writing to it. Even if you aren't actively using an application, many things run in the background. These background processes are usually the main culprits. One major reason is Windows Update. Your system might be downloading or installing updates. This uses a lot of disk activity. Another common cause is your antivirus software. It might be running a full system scan. These scans can be very disk intensive. Windows Search, also known as the indexing service, is another frequent offender. It constantly scans your files to make searches faster. If you have many files or a new drive, it can be very active. Cloud synchronization services like OneDrive, Google Drive, or Dropbox can also cause this. They are always checking for changes and syncing files. System restore point creation can also spike disk usage. Windows often creates these points automatically. Faulty drivers, especially for your storage controller, can also cause constant activity. Sometimes, even hidden malware or viruses can run processes that hog your disk. Windows telemetry and diagnostic data collection can also contribute to background disk usage. Now, let's look at some solutions to get your SSD back to normal. 1. Check Task Manager first. This is your best friend. Open Task Manager by pressing Ctrl+Shift+Escape. Go to the Processes tab. Click on the disk column header to sort by disk usage. See which process is using the most disk. This will often point directly to the problem. Is it System, Anti-Malware Service Executable, Service Host, Local System, or a specific application? 2. Manage background apps. Many apps run at startup. You can disable unnecessary ones. Go to Task Manager's Startup tab. Disable anything you don't need immediately. Also, check Settings Apps and Features Background Apps. Turn off apps you don't want running in the background. 3. Address Windows Search. If Search or Microsoft Windows Search Indexer is the culprit, you can try rebuilding the index. Search for indexing options in Windows. Click Advanced then Rebuild. This can take a while. If you rarely search, you can even disable the Windows Search service entirely via services.msc, find Windows Search and set its startup type to disabled. 4. Schedule scans and updates. Make sure your antivirus scans are scheduled for times you aren't using your PC. Similarly, check Windows Update settings. You can often set active hours to prevent updates during peak usage. 5. Disable superfetch/sysmain. This Windows service preloads frequently used applications into RAM. While usually helpful, it can sometimes cause high disk activity. To disable it, search for Services, services.msc. Find sysmain or superfetch on older Windows. Right-click, go to Properties, and set Startup Type to Disabled. Then click Stop and Apply. 6. Update drivers. Outdated or corrupt storage controller drivers can cause issues. Go to Device Manager. Expand IDE ATA/ATOPI controllers. Update your AHCI controller driver. You might need to get these from your motherboard manufacturer's website. 7. Scan for malware. A hidden virus or malware can run processes that hog your disk. Run a full scan with your antivirus. Consider a second opinion scan with tools like Malwarebytes. 8. Check SSD health. While less likely for idle 100%, it's good practice. Use a tool like Crystal Disk Info to check your SSD's health status. 9. Disable defragmentation for SSDs. Windows usually knows not to defragment SSDs. But it's worth checking. Search for optimized drives in Windows. Make sure your SSD is listed as solid-state drive and that optimization is not scheduled or only runs for HDDs. 10. Adjust power settings. Ensure your power plan isn't constantly keeping the disk active. While less common for 100% idle, it's worth a look. 11. Consider a system restore. If the problem started recently, after installing a new program or update, a system restore might help. This rolls your system back to an earlier point. By systematically going through these steps, you can usually identify and resolve the issue. Your SSD should then return to a normal, low-activity state when idle. This will improve your PC's responsiveness and prolong your SSD's life. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope this information was helpful to you. If you found this guide useful, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future tech tips and tricks. We appreciate your support.